behind the scenes.
This is what you do when you're not sure exactly how to turn the video on or off. So it's very high tech here. I put a bag over the camera. So maybe it's sophisticated legal work and unsophisticated tech work. I need to work on my tech help. I have a very fancy microphone.
You do.
It's like an adventure. I'm so low tech that this is just a cool way to interact with people. And so this is the first live Substack I've done. I've been on some other people's. I mean, I've done podcasts, and I did a live thing on Instagram with my friend Katie Fong. But this is like a whole new adventure, and I love seeing just how far and wide people are from, like all over the country. And I was looking even internationally. I think it's like over 50 countries of people who are subscribing, which is amazing. And a shout out to the people who are subscribing from Canada, because if I were from Canada, I'd be like, an American Substack, no thank you.
Can I get away?
I don't wave on command. Okay. Thanks everybody for joining. I've gotten a lot of people writing saying thank you so much, and I really mean this, thank you so much. The idea that there's that many people who believe in the rule of law and believe in truth and facts. My guest is my wonderful English Cocker Spaniel, Ennis, who is getting up there. He's 11 and a half years old, but he's still very spry. Thank you all very much. And remember, please give me comments about how you think this went. And mostly, I don't really need to hear it's great. If you have ideas for how to improve it, let me know. I just did my first Substack live. I think it was okay. It seemed a little rocky. I already got some really interesting feedback because I jumped right to like the substance. I'm trying to not say one of the questions or comments was, they said they really liked it, but I didn't really want to hear just the positive. I wanted to hear how to improve it. Was trying to maybe have people pose their questions to me in advance, so I can then have those all sort of ready to go. And also I could then see if there's some 1 or 2 or 3 topics to focus on, and I could let people know in advance based on the input of questions that I will be addressing these 3 things. And that way, if that's something of interest to you, you can listen, and if it's not, I'm not wasting your time for 30 minutes, and you can be like, okay, I don't really need to hear Andrew talk about X or Y, although even though God knows, I mean, I can't imagine anyone having that view. No, but seriously, I think that was a really good suggestion. So I'm going to continue reading these suggestions and implement them.
Give me a sonnet.
Give me a sonnet.
Say a sonnet for your followers.
Say a sonnet.
Thinking.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Sonnet 18.
I'm not Meryl Streep or Glenn Close or Jeff Brackett, so I'm not going to be good at this. I'm a good legal analyst, I think. So, shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's lease hath all too short a date. Sometime too hot the eye of heaven shines, and often is his gold complexion dimmed, and every fair from fair sometimes declines, by chance or nature's changing course untrimmed. But thy eternal summer shall not fade, nor lose possession of that fair thou owest. Nor shall death brag thou wanderest in his shade, when in eternal lines to time thou growest. So long as men can breathe, or eyes can see, so long lives this, and this gives life to thee.
Well done.
That is, That is genius.
Like you.
Not in the slightest.
Why did you name your dog Innis?
I found it on the internet.
What does it mean?
It's a name.
Is that a Princeton joke?
Yes. But I don't want to think about my next dog because it just starts making me tear up. But the next dog is going to be named Guinness, because every time I say, people say, "Oh, what's the name of your dog?" I say Ennis, and they say Guinness. What a great name! So I think I'm just going to be like, anyway, I can't talk about this because it's too upsetting.
What do you think?
Ennis.
Guinness.